Hey, Christoph here. Here's a page that I'd like to get your feedback on if possible. It's titled Open Design. It's the third page in the Getting Started section of the guide, right after why Bitcoin's unique and why design for Bitcoin, which are also extremely top level. So people who come here probably never worked in open source before, probably don't really understand how that works. Maybe you've never heard of even open design before, don't realize that that's a thing. And may not even be that familiar with Bitcoin. So very, very top level. This is not about linking GitHub PRs to Figma comments or anything specific. It's just very top level. As far as feedback, I also put this in a Google Doc here, this copy. We can collaborate here, iterate on that one, and then put it back in. The image here is a bit of a placeholder. It's just trying to communicate the idea of there are a lot of people in a very open space. They're coming together, they're moving between groups, they're talking to each other, having a good time. They're not getting anything done, but that's the limitation of me using an open source library for these people. Would be fantastic to iterate on this visual up here, but the idea is to communicate this basic point. So we will have a contribute page. We also have a Bitcoin or a project lifecycle page. This is the content for the contribute page. They're already pretty specific. It talks about issues, it talks about the newsletter. And so this is more of a top level. And then after people have an understanding of what it means to work in this open and public way, then they may go into the contribute and the project lifecycle pages, and those will make more sense at that point. So here, the first paragraph, and I'll just go over this super quickly, it provides the basic idea here, tries to make it a little bit more practical by talking about how, what you actually end up doing, tries to convey that this is for all kinds of different people with different backgrounds, really just about wanting to help something out that they care about. Puts it in the context of Bitcoin and why open design and Bitcoin makes sense. There's a list of values and what would you call this? Open design, we collaborate and don't compete. Like, ways to act as a good citizen, if you will. Then it goes into 5 different points of how you can find your starting point. So you've never done anything like this, you're kind of new, you're not really sure what to do. Then it, for one, links to the contribute page and how to be part of the Bitcoin design community, but also just tells you to try out a few different softwares, read, but also to look at look at yourself, look at the things you've done, how you work, the design work you've done maybe, and seeing what you could contribute back. Maybe there is already something that people have. So it tries to just give people different ideas and starting points. And then there's also a point about licensing, just making sure that you understand that open design is not just all about giving everything away and everybody can do whatever they want, but there are also some rules and expectations. There's kind of some ground rules, basically. So that's it. Love to refine this page with your input. Let me know. Thanks.